Page 67, Clementine. On page 66, they got sight reading stuff for you to do. I encourage you to go through that. The chords should be pretty much automatic now. When you see these notes and these collection of notes, you just know the chord and you just play it as one thing. You're not thinking about all those notes. But number 2 there at the bottom, make sure you sight read, even just one hand at a time if you're struggling. But I think you'll notice if you look at the music that for the most part, it's just broken chords in the right hand. You just see, that's a C chord. It's broken chords, and when you learn to recognize these things in the music, it makes reading music a whole lot easier. It really does. Now for Clementine, treble and bass clef, 3/4 time now. We only have to count to 3. Still in F major, 1 flat. All the B's are flat. Make sure you can do the F major scale. You're coming in on a pickup beat, beat 3, and we have 8th notes, 3 and 1. Let's check our notes and rhythms, starting with the right hand. You're here. 3 and 1, rest. 3, 1 and 2 and 3. Pretty straightforward, I think. I don't see anything in here. Rest, thumb comes down. The hand stays where it is. This is measure 7. Here, the thumb comes down. And then here, thumb's doing both notes. That's fine. There's other fingerings, but this is good. You get the same thing at the end, the same kind of thing. And the left hand, you got the broken chords. This, rest, rest. Isn't this fun? Oh, this is just going to keep you entertained. I've had better fun than this. Okay. So you do the left hand. Okay, put the hands together and you are here. You get the idea? You go through and put the hands together. You should almost be able to sight read this piece, in my opinion. It's pretty simple. Take out the hesitations. It's a steady beat. Then we add in the phrasing. See that C in the left hand's melody, and then lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. Lift up. So lift up between the phrasing. Now left hand occasionally gets a melody note. It's like at the beginning, the first full measure here. You gotta connect those. But lift up before you do the A's. It's a like taking a breath. And you get, the left hand gets melody note again occasionally. Then the dynamics. Well, right, or it's the melody. Moderately loud. Everything else has got to be softer. So that left hand, when it plays, it's soft and then moderately loud. Because that's melody. So bring out the melody. They don't really give you any other dynamics. I suggest you feel it, and you can get a little louder and softer as you feel it. It's all right. You're just staying in that range of moderately loud. Speed in the middle. Fermata at the end, I just hold that out as long as I feel it should be, and then I let go. When I do it with a metronome, I'll hold the quarter note, 2 counts instead of 1, and then let go. The showing pedal in the last measure, I disagree with it. I don't pedal, you don't need pedal here at all. If you're going to pedal the first beat of every measure to reinforce the natural accent, because 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you want to try that, experiment with that. But otherwise, I would not use pedal in here at all. Now, if you do decide to use pedal on the first beat of every measure, then you can go ahead and pedal the last measure like they're showing. But I'm not going to introduce pedal on the last measure of a piece if I haven't had it anywhere else. I see no reason for that. I disagree. Now, there is a note at the bottom that you can swing the eighth notes if you want. The note doesn't actually say that exactly, but that's what it means. Swinging means swing the rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's 1. You can do that if you want. I'll leave that up to you. And to play with me, I'm going to do them straight. We're just going to do those straight eighth notes all the way through. I'd like to play this with you very slowly. Well, it's slow anyway. It seems slow to me. I'll give us 2 counts. We come in on beat 3. Now I'm going to play both hands about the same loudness, so I'm not going to bring out the melodies, so I'm just going to play it all about the same. So I'm going to go ready and go and then we go. Ready and go and.